living from not knowing in the midst of life going on. There are these phases in our lives when there is less external structure. Our roles aren't clearly defined and perhaps it's not obvious where we're heading. And what's left is more space and openness. And it becomes more clear. Not knowing isn't a mistake or an error that needs to be fixed. It's the ground of being alive, what life itself is founded on. Living from not knowing. Hello, my friends. I'm glad you're joining me on this little walk in Portugal. I'm here for a few days visiting a friend. And I wanted to talk about not knowing. In the spiritual realm, there's this, it sounds so cool or so like the obvious answer, living from not knowing. But it's not that easy to do in real life. Like it's not so, it's much more gruesome, brutal, messy when it's actually done. Like, yeah, like I'm in this phase in my life right now. I'm turning 42 in a few days. I don't have a solid, proper job. I'm not gonna stick around in my apartment for that much longer. I don't have a partner and I don't have kids or a family. I don't even have pets. So there's a lot of not knowing. And part of my conditioning is to kind of solidify. And there's this thing of we're all supposed to know what we're doing. We're supposed to know where we're heading. But the truth is, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't have this successful narrative to fall back on. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like a lot of frogs chirping down here. Yeah. Living from not knowing. And then having your mind over and over tell these stories of like, oh yeah, but at least you have this thing. Bom dia. Bom dia. At least you know what you're doing. But that's just like trying to put up a tension, put up a wrapping around it. Living from not knowing is much more fluid than that. It's like standing on a cliff sometimes and not hold on to a rope that's there because you know it's not true. You're actually living from not knowing. Yeah. I don't really know what I wanted to say. I think I just wanted to open up this of like, if we stay in meditation posture and think that that is like the optimal spiritual not knowing, then I think we're missing out on the actual not knowing. Not that we need to go seek out, like, I'm not telling you to go quit your job or sell your apartment or finish your relationship. It's not like I'm glorifying those things. I haven't gone after it to be able to live from not knowing. Life just put me here and I get to practice it in real life. But life gives us all enough not knowing. Like, just will there be a traffic jam around the next corner? I don't know. Will I be able to show up to this meeting in time? I don't know. How am I going to feel if I am late to this appointment? I don't know. I don't know. And I think I've told this story before, but a really important occasion that happened for me, it was 5-6 years ago. I was sitting on the couch next to a person and I realized that I don't know when he doesn't want to sit here anymore. At some point, he might want to go up and I don't know when that's going to happen. And then it dawned on me that, oh my freaking God, I don't know when I don't want to sit here anymore. I don't know if that's going to be in 5 minutes. Is it going to be in an hour? It is the ultimate not knowing. Life is the ultimate not knowing, even what's going to pop up within my own system. I don't know what thoughts I'm going to have a moment from now. We don't know. And life is trying to teach us that the whole time. And our minds are so conditioned into trying to know or pretending that we know. And somehow allow not knowing in these small little pockets where it's controlled. But when we surrender into not knowing, I don't know what I'm going to say next. You don't know what I'm going to say next. You don't know how that's going to land for you. There's such freedom in that. Yeah. I'm still not used to walking around with the selfie stick. So there was a car passing by and I don't know what they're going to think of me. I don't know what I'm going to think about myself even. There's some conditioned judgment about walking around with a selfie stick. Is that going to change? Is that different from every time someone sees me? Possibly. Yeah. I don't know what this sharing was about. Maybe an attempt to tear down these things that I think keeps us humans from connecting with each other. That we pretend that we know what we're doing. We pretend that we know where we're heading, as though we're on top of life. There is something about being an adult where we kind of assume that everyone knows what they're doing. I don't think we do. I just think we fool ourselves when we think we know what we're doing. I mean, yes, I'm a software developer, so I know when I write code what I'm doing. Like, I'm a professional. But ultimately, we don't know on a more life scenario. Yeah. Thank you for joining me all the way here. I'm going to go in and get a coffee now. Love to hear your thoughts about this, so please do share in the comment section. See you next time.